because he was more than capable of winning that. Also, why is he changing it to the week?
I don't know.
Why did that happen?
Every time I've seen Hyper talk about him versus Mario, he's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to lose. Every time. Even at the meme house last night before they all went and left, we talked about Hyper, and he was like, yeah, I'm predicted to play against the Doctor, and I'm not confident at all. I just feel like I'm going to lose.
Could have done it. He was so close.
Yeah.
Just a few more, just a few little things.
Yeah, I personally don't think Hyper is washed. He has a very strong mentality, especially with how he's been competing.
That's my dog. Yo, if you're out there and you're downplaying my boy,
yeah, come on.
Get out of my seat. Get out. I don't need none of that. None of that mess. That's my dog.
All right, but
I'll bring it back.
reslived.
Yes.
So
Devin coming in at about 9 p.m. Friday. Really funny. Winners finals and doubles when he entered the venue. Looking for people to play as everyone was leaving. It was really fun.
That's really.
Yeah. But reslived against a Diddy Kong is significant because Junebug, BP, he's got plenty of experience. But Luck is a little bit of a different breed. While they're much more about their fundamentals and just kind of like keeping things steady, Luck is the crazy man.
He is eccentric,
He is actually the evil villain. He's got the evil villain mustache.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's like Nega Luck. Basically,
Nega-Luck.
you know, like Crimson Chin, Nega Chin.
Yeah.
this
is an earnest young boy versus a villain.
If you actually look at it, like look at reslived, and then Luck comes out of the shower or shadows, and he's like, "I am you, Nega reslived."
Oh my god.
He just has the mustache.
This
and
is
glasses.
reslived in another timeline in which he was an evil villain.
But starting it off on Smashville.
That's wild.
Yeah, really curious. This is really going to depend on Ness's punish game.
Yes, Ness gets a fat punish game. He gets everything. He gets the world and then some on Diddy once he gets Henderson. But reslived not actually known for his punish game. He's much more of a brawl defensive Ness. So we'll see how this one goes, man. I mean, I don't know. I know that Texas used to have Austin, right?
Yeah.
Shoutouts to him, old school kind of stuff where
Austin is all personality, I would have to say, when it comes to his Ness. Every time I think of Austin, I kind of think of Stereo Kid. Some of his decision making is very unorthodox.
He's definitely of the Stereo Kid branch, whereas reslived is much more of the PK Fire branch.
Yeah. It's like the general RPG. They pick their skill tree, what to work on.
Yeah. Stereo went all combos. He unfortunately went all combos.
Yeah.
And commentary.
Yeah, which is, I mean, still great. He will be commentating top 8, if I remember correctly.
Stereo Kid?
Oh, no, not Stereo. I'm reslived, sorry.
There you go. Yeah. I was like, wait, hold on. Anyway, luck off to an early start here. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of things thrown. Yeah, these are two people who like to throw stuff. In the words of Luck. Yo, Kunai, do you want to go kill people? What do you mean? You want to throw stuff at people? Oh, okay.
It's so funny because Luck is incredibly blunt with some of what he says.
That is definitely a way to describe it for sure.
Yeah, but like he's so technical. He's incredibly smart with his decision making. Like that Peanut is very well spaced. He just chose to do it like slightly late.
Yep. And good stuff to reslived to time this. Didn't go unnoticed by me.
Going for, it was a raw back air, but it was light hit, and then opting for the double jump into the
He almost buried him.
Yeah.
He literally almost buried him. Yeah.
Dick, get dunked, kid.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, fair. Great on the double jump bait. And it becomes a little bit more complicated than what we see. Usually a lot of top players really advancing, being like, all right, that's a double jump bait, I get it. But with the bananas, usually if you see where Luck places the banana, it's where you generally want to go to punish it. And he actually did it right there.
Yeah.
He double jump baited, and reslived basically trying to meet it, but not realizing bananas right there.
Okay, reslived defending the banana. This is what you want to do. Z-drop and start fighting around it. This is when it's on your side. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to go for PK Fire. He's going to PK Fire him and then just run off down air. With the cast combo.
Yeah, and honestly, it's great to see reslived get some great results because I talked to him at Clutch City Class 2, and he said, I either underperform in drowning pools or I make it pretty far, I would have to say. And he came off a pretty good win of beating Ivane at Clutch City Class.
Oh, okay. I was like, did he beat Ivane here? I was like, what?
Oh, no.
Is he dead?
I mean, with a good history, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's popped up. Here we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, reslived good stuff there, being at a height where Diddy Kong's double jump up air wouldn't hit him.
It's still very intuitive of a player. Luck is, even though he left the banana and reslived tried to recover, he still had that option covered. Missing the fair though.
Yeah. reslived has been really good about that. He times his PK Thunder to iframe through the peanut.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gotten that like 2 or 3 times. That's like the sign of someone who's played against Diddy a lot. Yeah. As well as just bananas, he dropped peak control. Has been really good. The way he defends banana and the way he plays around it. And this is a Ness situation for sure. Yep. Oh, okay.
Oh, going for Nair instead of
I thought he was going to go for down air. Yeah. I thought he was just try to cheese him. He's at 150 after all. Like, reslived clawing his way back instead.
It's also because it's incredibly reactive on the up B of Diddy Kong, so after you get the initial down air, he has to charge up because down air just rockets them to the bottom.
Yeah. He can just go for another one afterward. It's very possible. That's not a very reslived move after all. Yeah. Reslived's not the kind of guy to go to a rock show. He's the kind of kid who'd listen to some classical.
Yeah, maybe some smooth jazz.
He likes the game a lot, so he likes to take his time by throwing more PK fire. So, yeah, that's how much he likes the game. He gets more game time.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, we are seeing 3 minutes and 32 seconds left, so.
Yeah. He is not afraid to time people out. Okay. Oh, it doesn't reach in time. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, luckily, Dantel has an amazing IASA, so he wasn't in any real danger.
Trying to... It looks like he's definitely fishing for some form of kill at this point, but just building up percent each and every time. That's the 3rd time Luck has missed a fair on any general punish. Oh, that was a really well-spaced peek of fire. He just came in a little too late just to go and punish Luck.
Okay. Down throw. What do we got? Okay, nothing much.
That's the Luck classic. If he feels,
much?
or no, if he feels like that you're gonna double jump into a peanut, he's just gonna shoot like 4 on stage until you genuinely recover.
Oh, okay. I feel that. Keep it safe. Keep it steady. There's no reason. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yeah, there was no real reason to kind of overextend, and Luck did a great job of just kind of holding center and throwing stuff and killing people. In his murderous, evil train conductor way.
Yeah, he definitely. I could definitely see him doing that.
Luck next year told me that if I like grow out my goatee and like grow his mustache except downward, he'll curve his upward, and then we'll just be like magnets together. It'd be beautiful. All right, reslived. 2 down throws. That is 3 down throws. That is much more than I'm used. 4 down throws.
Okay. If he went for down air, I would have popped up. Oh.
Yeah, he went for the gas combo that time. But, you know, the down air might as well hit.
Yeah.
He effectively buried
Wow,
him.
reslived, you're so good.
Yeah, because reslived only got 2 or 3 in that last set, or last game. And that was a 5-minute game. So we're already on pace for much more.
Especially on Delfino's, too. Great for the regrab. Yeah, doing the exact same thing he did previously.
He was ready for Mag Bear. I wonder if you can do Mag PK Fire and that'll catch DI away. I'm not sure actually what Ness wants to do if you do DI Mag away. Maybe you can just raw hit them. Yeah,
maybe just go back out and then Nair.
Yeah. Rising Nair, very cool. Very peak-esque. It's just short. Looks like another one.
Yeah. All right, but the sharking tool of Nair, probably one of the best options Diddy Kong has when it comes to suffocating Ness, especially with all of these immediacy of platforms. You can just like kind of swim under these platforms just to try and stop reslived's recovery. Oh, that banana toss, kind of making it slightly more difficult, but not going to get the greatest coverage of options.
Oh, buries him. Goodbye. You're gone. Oh. And reslived decides that the only person who can kill reslived is reslived. I go out on my terms.
I'm on my own schedule.
There you go. I show up to the tournament by the time Kunai's already drowned in pools.
Oh, no. Yeah, it looks like throwing up. I think it looked like the DJC back there the first time was kind of a bait, and then just going for the other one just to kind of put Luck into a poor position. But honestly, it's hearsay based on the strategy that we've been seeing from reslived, because he's been playing differently throughout the game.
Yeah.
It hasn't been like a very consistent game plan. It's just, I don't know.
I feel like overall, I just seeing a lot of familiarity from reslived. That's kind of like there's something that he wants to do, and he does that again. By the way, every time he gets it. Every time. I don't know how. He's just ready. I guess he just knows it that well.
I think I would definitely agree. I think it's some of his defensive options. Yeah, most definitely. Especially like with the up B and how he's choosing to go for the PK fire. But some of like the DJC paths like he used to go for.
Absolutely.
It's a little mix-up heavy. Trying to keep Luck on his toes. And one of the reasons why we haven't seen Luck like really like get in there, it's just because there's so much respect from reslived, and because his like DJC paths are, I don't know, they're really hard to like.
Yeah, he's not finishing. I know what you mean. Like there's the little extra spice that would where I go Jose or Stereo would have blown him up here.
Yeah.
And like there's the damage just isn't there yet. Yeah. But he's still in the lead, so let's see how it goes.
Oh.
Nice. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
And I kind of see a grab coming out if Luck doesn't play it carefully. Because being at that prime percentage, carry with the up air. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then, by the way, yeah, I should have expected games this long.
Yeah.
For sure. When that was not the first thing that came to mind, but it should have been. It should have been.
Ooh, walking down, yeah, trying to gain his own sharking of his own with the Nair, but expecting a little bit earlier of a neutral get up. Trying to catch with that dare into a pretty decent conversion, but that's good.
Yeah, get back here.
If he tried to go towards the platform, the banana covered it, just had a general sense of where he was going to land, and then because he went slightly above, missing the platform, just option selecting with the fair.
Okay, nice. Get it started.
Oh, yeah.
reslived was in the lead this entire game, so Luck slowly clawing his way back.
Yeah, and
I just realized.
I think it's more of that slow down of the pace.
Okay.
Just because he is playing incredibly more defensive. Lunchables has talked about this, about Luck all the time. He's either going to play incredibly on or he's going to play incredibly off. There's no in-between for Luck, and we're seeing that right now. He's making sure that he has his space and that he plays like it. When it comes to going in, he's just going to go all in. He's going to monkey out. So something you really have to respect. And one of the reasons why Luck has had such a hard time overcoming players like Lunchables is because Zach has like broken down Lunch to a T, realizing that his playstyle really isn't as like mediocre on the pressure. He doesn't like stall too much. He just plays really projectile heavy, or he
Really
just,
aggressive,
yeah, really aggressive.
Yeah, there's no between. Gotcha. Oh wow,
Yeah.
double trip from Luck, and oh my God, 183. Like he led so long. That stock, he won the game off that stock. He was behind at 150 on that stock, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
I believe it was at 150 when reslived's third stock started. So took 2 clean, only taking around 30 to 40%. That is the power of Diddy Kong Runaway.
And there had to have been some like subliminal messages throughout the match that put Luck on, and he was like, yeah, I should probably play a lot more careful. Ooh, today's beating Army.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's expected. It's Ivysaur.
Yeah.
It's Ivysaur Ice Commerce. It's a very hard matchup. One of Ivysaur's very good matchups.
Ooh, but yeah, getting back into it.
level.
Why do you think reslived
Favorite stage.
brought it back?
I think
Oh,
favorite
is it
stage.
really?
I think so. Yeah. I'm going to assume, I didn't see the bans, but I'm going to say this is probably one of his favorite maps.
Yeah. I'm assuming Luck actually just banned FOD.
Yeah. Also, it's just, it caters to the way he plays. He likes it, when the map is like this, for example, he gets to throw PK fire.
Yeah.
And he's having a good time. That was incredibly risky from reslived. It's a really good thing that wasn't punched in there, because he would have died for sure.
Yeah, and it's once again just that set play.
Yeah. Whistle reset. Yep,
Oh my
that's it.
lord.
Yeah, that's the best thing you can do there, because you get the time. If you charge it, I believe it does end up with more knockback than than the forward air. His forward air, I think for sure he was going to live, but that's just me.
That's incredible. But even just like prompting himself for the footstool and just going for it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Luck is nuts.
Confidence.
Definitely confident.
Yeah.
I don't actually know if that's confidence in French. I just like saying it. Anyway, oh, buries him. Goodbye. You're gone.
You like reversals, baby?
Smash famous reslived. Taking
Yeah.
a photo for the crowd. Okay. Nice sheer drop up there.
Yeah. And once again, yeah, he's holding the peanut gun center stage. If he feels like that's part of your direct path for recovery, especially if you're trying to sweet spot, he's definitely going to cover it.
You know what's hard, actually?
What?
Putting really lazy songs like this. You know what I mean? Lazy feeling songs.
Oh, yeah.
On Delfinos on the game, because this is the stage where if the match is going to go along, it's going to be here. Because, my gosh. I am too relaxed.
Oh, yeah.
I am too relaxed. I'm watching a fighting game.
I mean, either way, this is what we're going to see from the majority.
They
don't
like
know.
the game so much. They just want to play so much. They want more game time. That's all.
Yeah, this is the game that made reslived famous.
Yeah.
You gotta gotta play as
say.
much of it as possible. But yeah, both players actually, jokes aside, having a genuine love for this game.
Absolutely.
Even
reslived was like 3 hours away from his local and still finds a way to go to tournaments. Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, great catch.
It's still advertising Project M throughout it. He had an advertisement today talking about the PGR and like bias because of friends.
That tweet was so fire.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of those reslived tweets. Oh, that was actually really good. That was a great adaptation when we talked. That's a suck.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a great adaptation from the fact that he saw the mag DIs out on the down throw support.
Yeah, and it looks like reslived, I don't know, he's
Yeah.
definitely
he
going.
may have forgotten about that because it was about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, yeah, through the amount of gameplay, yeah, exactly. Like, I would hope in that amount of time, like, you would forget.
Luck strikes me as the kind of guy with about a 30-second attendance span.
Oh, really?
15 minutes? Yeah, he's definitely gone.
I mean, I kind of feel it, but he does so much intelligent stuff with Diddy Kong.
Yeah,
and reacts and adapts to that way that it's kind of hard to believe.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Especially when he said leave me. Okay. Oh, that was good.
Yeah, and that actually took the double jump, so.
And Luck actually hitting it with a smash attack. That's a new one.
Rather than the crazy combos that we saw.
Rather than just hitting him with 4 peanuts in a row. Yeah, that one too.
Dang, Luck, you crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Wrestler, what do you got here? You're going to need to find a way to close this out, and it's not easy. This monkey is moving.
Yeah, he doesn't give him any wait time either. Just so projectile heavy as well.
Yeah, this monkey definitely doesn't want you playing the game.
Yeah, but great, just go for that DJC back air.
Okay. Oh my god, my man's just moving.
Yeah.
Diddy's moves. So bad.
And it's good. The banana management as well. It doesn't look like we've seen reslived contest it too much.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, hold on. This is huge. This is huge. This is huge. Oh, that's so hard. I think you needed a magnet, but
yeah,
it's easy to say from the commentator. Yes.
Yeah, because it just realizing your options, especially in the stress of the situation, trying to even get your first game.
For sure.
Oh, but yeah, once again, like reslived not using a lot to contest bananas. He actually has been using more of his aerial movement just to like avoid it, rather than being like, yeah, I'm just gonna take your option away. Like there obviously were times where he took the banana and just threw it off stage, but that was in like very prime conditions. So Devin,
if he had AGT so Devin plays side plays Toon Link. So if he knew if he had AGT the banana, he would have been in like completely actionable.
Yeah.
So this way he can react and air dodge or something. But unfortunately, air dodges into the peanut without throwing it. Kind of ends up being his bane.